Hello, everybody, everyone. It is me, Lex, and I'm here with another Art of the Root show and tell or review, if you will. Been using these things for a while, but decided to do a newer video on some of the products that I have been using. If you have not already, please subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you're notified when I go live or post new content. And there's a plethora of good stuff out there for everybody, so please check out the channel and subscribe and share it with someone you feel would like to who would like to see my type of content. Okay. Yeah, so today we are going to review two oils, and the reason why we're doing two is because I oftentimes use them together. And the first one is going to be my King Midas oil, which I probably use more than anything. As you can see, it's been kind of worn out and only a little bit left. And the second one is my Fame and Fortune oil, which not as much as the King Midas, but it's going down a little bit. Okay. All right. So with King Midas, those of you who have been watching my video readings, anytime I pull the King of Pentacles, the way he's just so confident and dignified, it reminds me of King Midas because it is depicted on my tarot as the king. He's sitting there, he's all in green, and he has this large pentacle or coin. And the story of King Midas is he was actually cursed, but everything that he touched turned to gold. And so when I use this, it's like I want the works of my hands and all of my ideas and all of my business promotions and services and things that I offer. I want them to be golden. I want them to be successful. And not only do I want to have great products and services, I want them to be seen. Okay. So when the Fame and Fortune comes into play, is to receive notoriety, to receive awareness, okay, for people to actually see you. So I mean, what good is a wonderful product and service when no one knows it's there? So this is why a lot of times I use these in combination. Also, before, if I remember, when I do my live stream or even sometimes my recorded readings, I will just rub this in my hands or over my cards before I do the readings, over myself. I pray over myself a lot of times, and definitely I incorporate this in a lot of prosperity and money workings, this King Midas oil. Okay, so that's just the most simplest ways to use them is on your person, on whatever it is that you are selling. If you are selling physical products, pray over them and anoint them. Lay it, what, like the old people in the church, you say, lay hands on them. Lay hands on your products before you put them out there to sell. If you like candle magic, which I do quite a bit of, you can use a green candle, but I personally prefer a yellow candle in this instance because it reminds me of gold. If you can find a gold candle, perfect. But this reminds me of gold, and I use these two in combination with one another. I don't typically dress them with any additional herbs because, as you can see, they are infused with herbs. And even this King Midas, they got a little bit of gold glitter dust at the bottom of it. But I typically don't use too many herbs with these two oils because it's enough with them. I may add a bit of licorice or rosemary with it, sometimes cinnamon, just to speed things up. The licorice is for influence over something or someone. Okay, the rosemary is femininity, so depending on what it is that I'm doing, I want my feminine influence to be exerted. And then the cinnamon, of course, speeds things up. And you can use these in conjunction by themselves, with a candle, some other type of ritual, your house, your shop, your store, those of you who have mobile services, your vehicle that you use, your food truck, if you have, like, maybe you set up at a if you're a vendor at a conference or something, your products in your booth and just everything that you're around, so you can draw people to you. And again, great products, but we want people to know that you're there. So the two scriptures that I like, and there are many, many, many of them out there that can be used, but these are just the two that I thought of today. There are others that I have used before, but these is what came up, and I have used these two and others before. But the first one's going to be 1 Samuel 2 and 26. 1 Samuel chapter 2 verse 26, and it says, "And the child Samuel grew and was in favor both with the Lord and with men." Okay, so I want to be seeing favor in God's sight, but I also want people to see me, and I want to gain favor with those who have influence. Okay, and also Psalms 90 and 17, "And let the beauty," it says, or favor is how it can translate, "let the favor of the Lord our God be upon us, and establish thou the works of our hands upon us, and yea, the work of our hands establish thou it." Okay, so that is from the King James Version, and it does translate in other references, but I just pulled out good old trusty Dusty. It's been with me for a long time, and you could see I done spilt stuff all on the pages. It is what it is. All right, y'all. So that's how I use this oil. If you have any traditions or suggestions or practices that you do to help you gain influence or to be successful, because the reason I'm going to title this most likely successful business practices or successful business, because if not love or money, business is probably the top 5 or top 3 question that I get from customers seeking readings. Will my business be successful? Daggone, we're going to make sure your business is successful. Get you some King Midas and some Fame and Fortune, and get your Bible out. You want to incorporate the candle, fine, but it's not necessary. I don't do that all the time. Mostly I just use it right there, right then. You can even get you a nice little tea light, which this one has been used and burned already, but just a little tea light. Put your drop or two in that tea light, and these do smell amazing. So it doesn't take a lot. And that's how I got it, y'all. So like I said, share your experiences if you use either of these oils, or if you have your own routine or practice that you do in order to make sure that things line up right and they get to moving in the right direction. And just to give y'all a quick little testimony, I shared it with some people. I have a completely separate YouTube channel that has nothing to do with spirituality. It was an idea. And that's another thing. Sometimes you're thinking you're just going to get rich overnight and somebody's just going to call you. Sometimes God will give you an idea, and that idea will grow into something. I've had that. I just started that channel maybe 3 weeks ago, and my subscribers on that channel has surpassed this one, and I've had this one for years. So let that sink in with you, okay? So if you thinking like, oh, it can't work, so it doesn't always work the way that we think it will. Sometimes it's an idea, and you just putting an idea into motion, and boom, doors start opening up for you, okay? And that happened also after I had done a community road opener for a group of my customers. And no, I'm sorry, the subscribers happened. I started that channel after using these. I got the idea, put it into motion. After I did the community road opener, I got a call or email from a company who wanted me to join their affiliate program and to promote their products, because I did a video on some products that I got from their site. And so that's what it is. Same thing happened with Art of the Root. Same thing happened with this other company. And then a second company called me. It's like, hey, we want to send you this product, use it and then post a video about it, and we're going to pay you. So listen, blessings come in many packages, shapes, and forms. So don't limit your mind. Don't limit yourself. Get yourself out there. Put yourself out there, and it's going to work for you. All right, guys. So until next time, let's love you. Make sure you subscribe. Share this with somebody who needs to hear the message, because I know I'm talking to somebody out there. All right. Love you. Bye.